This was a Rocboys Network production.
And we're back with another Rocboys Rebound. I'm your boy Dave C.O. Coles.
And your boy SSX 3000, who's still heartbroken after Monday. We ain't gonna talk about it.
You
It was
and
a
me
good
both,
game,
bro.
though.
You and
Great
me
game,
both.
though.
I was the national championship game for y'all.
Yeah, it was a great game. It was a great game.
Yeah. Wasn't BTA, I tell you that.
My God, he's so mad about that. I was like, that's what you said. That's what you said.
That's
what you said. Now you can't be mad at us, what you said. You said BTA. We gonna remember that. I said you the only one that uses BTA before the game. I said BTA after the game.
Facts. But listen, let's get into this David Stern's NBA.
Is it David Stern's NBA?
I mean, not David Stern. God damn, Adam Silver.
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. I'm so used to David Stern, bro.
I know.
I'm missing RIP to him because he must be on my
man.
mind.
He was the real one. He's a real one. He don't got my nerves. He's a real one.
Yeah, he took a lot of money from our favorite players. But Adam Silver's. Let's get into this. Let's just start off with the All-Star selection.
All right, cool. We can do that.
All right, let's go to the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. This is only the starters because it's the only thing they announced was the starters. I do the East, you do the West.
Cool. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So the Eastern Conference starters, we have Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. My favorite player, Tyrese Maxey for the Philadelphia 76ers, if you don't know. Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks. Jaylen Brown and his Beijing for the Celtics. And Cade Cunningham for the Detroit Pistons. Ooh.
I'm really not even mad at this list, honestly. For the East,
when it comes to the East, I think they hit it. I think they hit it right on the head.
Yeah, I think so. Especially with Jaylen Brown and the Celtics, like he has guided that team to where they are right now. So, the only person I probably have question marks for is Giannis because where they stand and his situation with the Bucks. But he's still a fan favorite player, so that's obviously why he's there.
For sure. Giannis, I mean, you could say something because he missed a lot of games at one point. Same thing with Cunningham. They missed it. They missed their handful of games, but I'm not mad at them. Shout out to them. And shout out to my boy Tyrese Maxey for getting his
you're happy. I know you happy.
Starting as an All-Star. He deserved it. Averaging 30, damn near 31 points a game for my 76ers. But yeah, so I'm happy.
Hats off to him. Congratulations.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He deserves it. So going into the West, we got Luka Doncic for the Lakers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Thunder, Stephen Curry for the Warriors, Victor Wembanyama for the Spurs, and Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets.
I
only one I may have questions for is Curry, but out of that, I have no problem with this list.
Like you said, though, fan favorite.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, I may have questions because of the team's record, but I don't. I mean, everybody's here, and then of course, eventually Nikola Jokic will be replaced because he's injured right now. So he more likely probably won't be playing in the game. Unless
he's
he
not
comes
playing.
back. Yeah, he's not playing. He's playing. So I can definitely see him getting replaced. But it's still good for him to get the nod, even though he's been out for the last few weeks.
And that's what I like. I like how they recognize the player still, even though we all know he's not going to be able to play for the game. He still goes down as I don't know how many times this is. I think it's like his 9th or 10th time being an All-Star. He still gets the credit for it because before he got injured, he was definitely putting up the numbers to deserve it.
Yeah, he was.
I have no problem with nobody else. We all know what Luka Doncic is doing, 30-something a night. Shai leading that team the way he's leading that team. Steph leading that team. And, of course, being a fan favorite, that always help you. And Victor Wembanyama dunking on every goddamn body is ridiculous.
Up there with hanging in there with the Thunder. I mean, that team is ferocious. So, no, I have no problems with the West. Now, I know there were some snubs that people on ESPN they mentioned. One of them was Anthony Edwards from the Timberwolves, and then for the East, it was Donovan Mitchell for the Cavaliers. Now, Anthony Edwards, strong case. You could potentially swap him out with Curry, but I think, like you said, Curry is the fan favorite. He deserves to be there, so that's the reason why he got the snub. But he'll definitely be a reserve. So will Donovan Mitchell. Like they'll both be reserves, but like do I feel like Anthony Edwards deserve it over Curry? Yeah, it's apples and oranges. He's not going to get over Luka. He's not going to get over Shea. So it's at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I think they both got the votes right. And the one omission that there was a few omissions that we did not mention for the starters, and there's obvious reasons. LeBron James, for the first time, is not a starter on the fan vote, and Kevin Durant.
I got a question for you. With LeBron not being a starter, do you think he still makes the All-Star game?
Yes.
KD, I definitely
absolutely. KD will make it. KD will make it. LeBron, yes, he could make it. He could be a reserve. With the injury to Jokic, somebody will replace Jokic, and I can see LeBron either replacing or, like you said, the front office will put him there because it is year 23 for him. Or 24.
Yeah, he's the longest tenured player.
Yeah, so they'll give it to him. Yeah, they'll give him to him. Yeah.
And to be straight up, it's not a legacy like they did with Dirk and they did with Wade that year. He actually is. He actually putting up numbers where he should be All-Star. But that's no shot to Wade and Dirk when they did it that year. But they wasn't putting up All-Star numbers.
No, they were picked because both of them were retiring, and they wanted to honor both of them, which I had no problem with that.
Yeah, they announced it and everything like that. But quick question before we jump on down to the next topic for you. What's one player that you want to see from the East and the West that should make the All-Star game?
That should make it?
Yeah, that's but you never know. Like they could be a snub, but they should make it.
Bam could be a snub. I could see Bam there. I could see an area where Bam could be a snub.
For the West,
for the West, who would be a snub? I'm gonna go. He's injured too, isn't he?
Who?
The Nuggets. Not Jokic.
Murray.
Yeah.
Murray.
Yeah.
So me for the West, I'm gonna say Julius Randle. Julius Randle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Julius Randle, and for the East, I'm going to say what's the point guard down in Atlanta that took Trae Young's job?
Oh,
Jaden
Johnson. Yeah. Is he a rookie though?
I don't care. You putting up as many points as he put up. You put up a triple-double in December.
And the team is still competitive, right, which is surprise. So they're doing something right.
But I can see him not making it because of, like you said, him being a rookie and all that.
Yeah.
You want to bring up the next topic? Go ahead.
Well, we might as well run through the rankings real quick for this week.
Oh, I thought you had that.
That's just at the top.
Oh, sorry, at the top, my baby.
Yeah, sorry, at the top. So we're going to run through the rankings real for this week. For the East, the Pistons are still holding strong at first at 31-10. Celtics are now second at 26-16, followed by the Knicks at 25-18. Then you have the Raptors at 26-19. 76ers at fifth place at 23rd-19 over the Magic, who has the same record. For your team 7 through 10, which is all the play-in teams, you have the Cavaliers at 24-20. Then you have the Heat at 23-21. The Bulls at 21-22. And then we're going to finish off with the Hawks at 20-25. Now, for me, the surprise for this week is the Hawks. I was like, where did this team come from?
Jalen, I'm telling you, that boy, you got to think about it. Now they have a bigger size point guard.
Yeah.
Trae is a great, I'm not going to say great point guard. He's a good player. Average point guard. And what I mean by he's a good player, meaning he can put up points, but average point guard meaning in the definition of a point guard, finding your teammates and putting your team in the best position. Now that they have Jalen Johnson there, a bigger point guard, he can see what's going on. It's harder to trap him. He's 6'5", about 6'5", 6'6", playing
probably
point
filling
guard
out nicely, a lot bigger than Trae weight wise, because Trae is so frail.
And he explosive to the rim.
Yeah.
This young boy got like some game to him. Before this, I didn't understand what kind of player he was, but now I've been watching him. shout out to him. They got something very special with this young boy. All I'm gonna say is we all know how Atlanta can get. You know, when you get famous in Atlanta, you know, the nightlife and everything start.
Yeah, just don't become Lemon Pepper Lou. You know, don't let Magic City get the best of you. But at the same time, I'm gonna need the organization to really build around him. Like, if y'all really gonna be sold on him, y'all need to put some money into it, because I don't know how much you build around the trade, but it was up and down in my opinion. But definitely build around this guy. That's what I want to see.
But it's hard to build around Trae Young in my opinion. Too small.
Yeah, it is. He's too small. Never really developed. It wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, he wasn't Steph Curry, which we all know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Eastern Conference is. I mean, everything is holding pretty tight. My Sixers are up and down. I mean, we blow out one team, then turn around, we get blown out. That's just what we've been doing lately. The Knicks, I don't fear the Knicks like everybody else do. I just don't. They don't.
No, I think they're just going through a rough patch. It's, like I said, it's that time of the year where every old good team start losing a few games here and there. They just need to figure out. I think they probably need that break to retool and figure out.
And it just came off the West Coast trip too, as well. So yeah, that beat them. That will
always do it. When those teams travel across country, they always get worn out. Yeah.
So but, I mean, everything
I
else,
have definitely. I put the Raptors there, but I was like, the Hawks are clear the surprise in my opinion, because I was like, wait, the Hawks 2025 what? Oh yeah, that's the biggest surprise. For the West, I have the Thunder at 36-8, number one, still holding down that top seed. The Spurs at 30-14. The Nuggets are still riding number 3 at 29-15. Rockets at 26-15. Lakers at 26-16. And the Suns at 27-17. So those are top 6, and then from 7 to 10, the Timberwolves at 27-17. The Warriors at 25-20. The Trailblazers at 500, 22-22, and the Clippers at 19-24. So my biggest surprises, in my opinion, for this list is the Suns and the Clippers.
Why are you surprised about
because why I'm positive about the Suns? I guess I didn't expect the Suns to be so high this season. I know they're young. They are a bit younger. I just didn't expect them to have this much success going on. And then the Clippers, just because of all the stuff that the Clippers been going through recently. Now that Mr. Load Management's finally playing some games, they're sitting in 10th place, bro. It's crazy.
It's scary because everybody see when he's played why he is Kawhi Leonard. Like, because when he plays, he's a two-way player. He's a two-way demon, as they say on 2K. He's a two-way demon. Like, he can really shut down your best player. He can really be your best player putting up points, even though he really don't have to because he has James Harden on the team. My surprise team is the Timberwolves, bro. I'm sitting at 7 still, bro.
I wouldn't say surprise. I said disappointment. I have them.
Yeah, disappointment, surprise. That's what I'm saying. Disappointment. I'm surprised they are where they are. I feel like they should be higher.
They should be.
Like I just said, Julius Randle could mess around. Should be an all-star because the numbers he's been putting up, but he probably won't be. And of course, you got Ant-Man, Baby Jordan, as I called him. He's definitely gonna be all-star because of the numbers he's putting up. But it's almost starting to look selfish though. Like, I'm just putting up numbers and my team ain't winning. I don't care.
Yeah, they got some chemistry issues. They need to clean up a lot of chemistry issues. Same with the Lakers, because Lakers were sitting and holding that strong at 3. Now they at 5, bro. What is going on?
I don't want to do this. And of course, everybody see who's hanging up in my background, who's my GOAT is. I don't want to blame him, but earlier in the season, they was kicking ass when he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Luka and AR was carrying that team. Ever since he came back, they want to defer to the old man. Now, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say like LeBron's asking for it, because LeBron really don't. LeBron was cool with standing in the corner, but LeBron is a rhythm player, so his rhythm was off, and then they would ask him to try to finish the game in the fourth quarter. And that's not really fair. So they had to start integrating him more to the offense. But it's taken away from Luka, and his AR got injured too. So AR, ain't been himself lately. And of course, I've been saying this since they made this trade last year. That soft center in the middle ain't gonna work. I'm sorry. Andre Ayton, y'all was so happy to get him. Talking about Laker fans, y'all
Well,
was
you
so
know
happy
who
to
they
get him.
wanted, but he didn't pass his physical. So
Right, but I'm saying they rejoiced when he got released from Portland. Do y'all understand this? He
Yeah.
got released from Portland.
like yeah.
I don't know why y'all was so happy when y'all signed him.
I think that it had Homeboy would have passed his physical. This team would have been much better than what they are right now. They're just, like I said, they're not in a terrible spot because they're still in the top 6. But I think if your playoffs match up, let's just say we cut out 9-10 and go 7-8, you're playing against either the Rockets or the freaking Nuggets. So that is not a good position for you guys.
No. Sengun will
without
murder
having
him.
right without having home court advantage. Like you're not having Denver to come to LA to play y'all. Y'all have to go to Denver for those first 2 games. So yeah, it's I don't know. Hopefully they can figure it out. Like the Knicks, hopefully they can figure it out. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the Lakers got some work to do, as they said.
They got some work. They got to get AR back healthy. They got to figure out things with LeBron. If LeBron ain't doing it, then you need to get back to what y'all know best, and that's running through AR and
Luka,
and then just have LeBron
be your third man.
Be your third man the first 3 quarters, and don't rely on him on the fourth.
I mean, Luka and AR
running through Luka AR in the fourth.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Golden State, and then we talk about the big Golden State problem. Golden State is, like you said, 25-20. They have a big problem. They have a big problem.
A huge problem. So,
go ahead. Golden State, we have a problem. Golden State, we have a problem.
So the big story that came out this week is that my former favorite Heat player,
one of my former favorite 76ers players,
who is out for the year. He tore his ACL playing against the Heat of all people. Tore his ACL, didn't look good. Went down awkward. It's unfortunate. So it was a mid-air collision. He needed help to get back to the locker room. Had an MRI. He was averaging over 20 points. Was helping on a 12-4 run that revived the hopes for a contention push with Steph Curry era. So he's acquired from Miami. A 2-year, $100 million extension. Will undergo surgery and begin rehab, leaving Golden State to reassess direction and the trade deadline plans. So this is a 2-part story that I put in the notes, because the GM said that the team does not plan to trade Jimmy Butler's massive expiring contract before the deadline. They're going to hang on to him and see what happens.
They're going to keep his rights. I mean, one thing about NBA is a little bit different than the NFL. Once you injured and you pretty go in IR, in the NFL, you can't be traded. But the NBA, they can trade your rights whether you injured or not.
It really sucks.
It sucks for them because Jimmy was what they needed in this moment. Jimmy was, the second option for sure. Everybody's the second option behind Steph Curry.
Which is something that he wanted anyway. He wanted to be the second option.
But what a lot of people didn't realize was Jimmy was that defender that they needed, that toughness. I mean, we all know we got the miniature Chihuahua, always barking in the paint, and Draymond Green, but we really had a pit bull when it comes to Jimmy, because Jimmy, he be about that, even though he's a little centric at times. But when it comes to him playing on that floor, Jimmy is what they needed. So this hurts Golden State all the way around.
Yeah.
There's one person that this helps out, and you got to hear in the notes as well.
Kuminga.
It helps out. Who literally just asked for a trade 2 nights before Jimmy tore his ACL.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna trade him now.
You can't
trade him. You can't. You need him.
Unless you get in a piece. Y'all want Paul George? Y'all can have him. Y'all can
Get me out.
Go ahead.
Get me out. If they trade for Giannis and get that piece and give Kuminga a few picks before the deadline.
Golden State get Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I mean, that was one of the destinations.
For who you giving up?
You got to give up Kuminga.
Kuminga and who? Gotta be somebody else.
Yeah, it's Kuminga. You got to get Kuminga. So you have to get some pieces. I mean, maybe. Do you really want to give up the pit bull though?
Oh, the Chihuahua? That's a Chihuahua. That's
I mean, the Chihuahua and
Kuminga for Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Sign me up today.
That's what I thought. So that would be that would have to work. That would be the way.
For y'all don't know who the pit bull is, it's Draymond Green, the baby Chihuahua. He barked like a pit bull, but he ain't biting shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I would do that though. Shit. Yeah. If I'm Golden State and you call that, and you might be Golden State might call thinking that they just saying it just to say it. If the Bucks take it, I mean, of course you gotta give us some picks as well. We said picks as well. I'm running. What? That extends Steph Curry a little bit longer because you got Giannis just running down the middle.
Inside threat. He matches up well against Nuggets. He matches up well against the Lakers. He matches up well against Thunder. I'm not gonna say the Spurs because I don't know who matches up with Wemby.
But to be honest with you, they don't match up with the Thunder neither because they're not a complete team. I mean, the two teams at the top are still.
But I'm saying it would help.
Anything will help them. But I'm thinking about when Jimmy Butler come back, and if you still got him, Giannis, and Steph, I know Steph would be a little bit older, Jimmy be a little bit older, but Giannis, that boy will flourish. But nah, they have to do something before the trade deadline, unless they just content with just being middle of the road and just falling slowly throughout the season. Because that's what's going to happen.
I don't know if they're that content because I don't know how much they're over the first apron. But
it might be handicapped.
It might be handicapped, but I think with that Giannis trade, they wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care neither because one, you're replacing. You have a superstar. You have a legend superstar. You have somebody right in their prime. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm paying that extra.
And then you get Butler back, and then Butler could be the third option. So
then you got rid of Draymond Green though. Like that's my thing. Get rid of him. I'm sorry, Draymond. You was good.
You get rid of Draymond Green and Kuminga. Remember, Kuminga wanted to trade, so that's perfect for Kuminga. Go somewhere.
Kuminga is a good piece. Don't get it twisted. But a lot of these players, you know, when you on the bench and you playing with a Steph Curry, a la Jordan Poole, and you're putting up 20 points a night, and then you think you can go do it on your own. Last time I checked, when he went to Washington, he didn't even average 20 points when he was in Washington. Talking about Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
And then Washington traded you to the Pelicans. So, listen, when you playing with a superstar, you got to understand, like, I'm playing.
There's levels to this.
And then you.
And you ain't on that level.
Right. And then, I mean, you playing with, quote unquote, the big three at the time, you know, Draymond, Hot Girl Summer, and, of course, Steph Curry. So, Klay Thompson for everybody. But yeah, so you wasn't nobody really paying attention to you. So you go out there and average 20 a night. When you're the main focal point, it's harder. Because everybody was like, oh, when he get traded to Washington, man, Jordan Poole gonna average 40. I said, why? He's by himself. He gonna see how it is to have a game plan directly only for you.
And they could have used him. They still could have used him now. He would have fit in. He would have fit in okay as long as he kept his mouth shut.
My thing is, if I'm Jordan Poole, though, you gonna pay me my money, and I'm staying on the team. You getting rid of him because if not, first of all, I gotta get my lick back. You punched me in my face and knocked me stone cold out. I gotta get my lick back, bro. If not, we fighting every day until I get a W. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't care, bro. And I understand, you know, Draymond got the more tenured. He's the third wheel to the, you know, to the whole thing, but I'm younger.
How that man did not get traded?
Organization took legacy, longevity over a young prosper.
I don't know. Whatever. I just don't understand it. Anyway, I don't understand it. Well, because he played with the Miami Heat, and he's actually been one of my favorite players before he got to the Heat. I wish him all the well wishes for Jimmy Butler. I do really like Jimmy Butler's style of play. Yeah, he's eccentric as hell, but when he's on the court, he's on the court.
I'm with you though. I love me some Jimmy Butler. I loved him ever since he was a part of that Chicago team. The infamous story in Minnesota still.
Oh my God, it makes me laugh to this day.
Still thinking about it right now.
Need me.
Hold on, it's not even that though. You play pickup a game in practice with the backup players,
And
bust
win.
their ass, go home, and then have a fucking interview with Rachel Nichols. Like, yo, Jimmy is different, bro. And then at like 3K just said, yelling at the coach in the front office, "You effing need me." They bums and getting bucket on them. Like,
Going to the bubble. Yeah,
Jim-
clapping some cheeks, allegedly clapping some cheeks, and still taking to the finals. It's crazy.
selling $100 cup coffees. Jimmy is just one of a kind, dog. He's one of a kind, man. You gotta love him.
You gotta love him,
I love
man.
Jimmy.
He's so entertaining. And there's never a dull moment with Jimmy.
A true Texas boy for real.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're gonna move on to the Knicks. Jalen Brunson called in a players meeting on the Knicks to fix their poor play. They had a blowout home loss to the Mavericks, telling the teammates they must take responsibility for fixing the team in January's slump, relying on the coaching staff. After opening 23-9 and winning the NBA Cup, they have dropped 9 of the last 11 and skid to 25-18, with his offense sinking to one of the league's worst this month. Johnson and for Josh Hart both emphasized the need for internal soul searching, as Hart described as a team recent performance as embarrassing and terrible defensively all year. This is what your leaders are there for, to be accountable. I know you got some responses. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this because I play sports all my life, so I've been the captain on a couple teams, and I also been the asshole on a lot of teams. Just to clarify that. When you have these player only like meetings like this, it's either one or two things gonna happen. You're gonna get the rah-rah and everybody come together, or if nobody likes the captain or likes who's speaking up, you're gonna divide this team. It's one or two things. That's the only two things that can happen, honestly. It's either everybody gonna come together or the shit gonna divide up in pockets. Jalen Brunson saying something, nobody's not gonna say nothing about it. Everybody's gonna be cool because they know he's the king of New York right now. So when it comes to the Knicks, Josh Hart saying something, don't get it wrong. Hustle player, glue player, all that. It don't sound the same when it's not coming from the superstar. And if anything, Josh Hart, yes, you are aligned with Jalen Brunson because y'all go back to college and everything that y'all been through. But everybody look at you as his sidekick. So
maybe he just spoke the last 5 minutes. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't hope the meeting started out with him and Josh Hart talking in the middle of the circle like that.
No, I don't think it did.
I prayed it didn't, because that will divide the team. Like, who the fuck he think he talking to?
Yeah.
Especially you got Cat sitting over there. Cat's been the man on a lot of teams, been all-stars and all types of shit. You got Mikal Bridges, you got what's my boy name? Jordan Clarkson. You got certain people that might look at Josh Hart like you're only living off the coattail of your college teammate.
Half that team is Villanova. So while the team isn't struggling that much because they're still sitting at 3, it is a concern, especially when you're considering that they've had a drop in offense, and maybe this is like the wake up they need. I don't know much to say for the Knicks. Like, hopefully they can get together and, like you said, they can get this to be the former than the latter. Whether if Josh Hart is saying something that rubs the wrong way, then the team goes to the wayside, because like the Buffalo Bills in the AFC, this is a really good time for the New York Knicks to make it to the finals. I had picked them to make it to the finals because they are the more experienced team. They have busted other teams and on multiple occasions, and this team technically on paper should run deep. So I'm hoping that this is a good, meeting that everybody could come out to and, win a few games before the All-Star break, maybe get some momentum back. But like you said, we'll see what happens in the next few games.
Hold on, one more other thing. I also believe that this has to do with the cup too. Them winning the cup, they living on the cup hangover still. if anybody know, the Knicks ain't won nothing since Willis Reed. So it's a very long time. And I believe that, like you said, even though it's not terrible. They're 25-18, which ain't like terrible. Don't get it wrong.
No,
it's not terrible. It's not terrible. But in the same respect, I do want to say this. I do commend them for calling themselves out before it come to a complete slide. So I do give them credit for this, but like I said, I just don't like player only meetings because some players can take it the wrong way, coming from not the leader. Because there's one person that in this report that I ain't heard nothing from Cat. Cat is the second option.
Yeah, he is. Maybe some we gotta hear something from Cat. I gotta hear something from Cat. We'll see what happens in the next few days. Yeah, right. I agree with you. That's the concern you have is with Cat, because he's the number 2 option when it comes to the how the offense is run. So yeah, I agree. We'll see what happens in the next few games. Hopefully this will, some fences or combine the team. And they did run through a slump. Like I think top those 3 teams with the Knicks, the Spurs, and even the Thunder, they all have had slumps since the NBA Cup. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
but
I'm
not mad at it. But he wants to make sure that this team, they know what they want to do. They want to win the championship. So they want to make sure everybody's on the up and up. They can weather the storm, get to the All-Star break, and then go from there. Don't be like my Heat team right now, struggling.
Speaking about your Heat, let's go. No, I'm talking about the next topic.
Yeah. So this is my last. I think this is the last one for the NBA, because it was, like I said, the NBA news was pretty light. There was a lot of injuries. I didn't want to go through all that.
No, we good.
I just touched on the big one. That was the biggest one. Bam Adebayo, who is going to be a daddy very soon, receives the NBA Cares Community Assist Award. So he highlighted his extensive community work through the Edris Bio Foundation. I guess that's his mom or his dad. I don't know. Especially with his annual holiday toy drive, provided over 36,000 toys and hosted nearly 2,300 underserved students at the Casella Center in Miami. It connects his philanthropy to his upbringing in North Carolina, where he was raised by a single mother and his mom. Modest circumstances displaying how the experience drive to his commitment to easier financial pressures on parents and create a memorable experience for children. The pieces also note that his academic awards trips for student athletes, his vocal stance on racial justice, his pride and playing during MLK Day and Black History Month, and the concurrent on-court success as the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, where he credits in part his support from his WNBA star girlfriend, Asia Wilson, and his mentors around the Heat organization. Yo, I have nothing but praise for this man. Shout out to him. Shout out to man. He's winning right now. He's winning.
On and off the court.
On and off the court. Literally on and off the court.
Like, this is dope as shit. I don't know if the NBA does it like how the NFL does it. I'm pretty sure they do though. When it comes to like,
is it the Walter Payton Award?
Yeah, we had to. Yeah, well, I said I said we like I'm in the NFL. But yeah, the NFL has the Walter Payton Award. I don't think they have nothing as like symbolic as the Walter Payton Award in the NBA. If I'm mistaken, if I'm not mistaken,
this is probably no. They don't have one.
They need something though. They need something.
They do. I think this is probably closest they're gonna get to the Walter Payton Award. So
they need to, because I mean, if people don't know the Walter Payton Award, each team has a person, and then of course then they go up against the rest of the people and shit. Something like this, Bam coming from a single family, single mother, and being a great role model for him in North Carolina growing up, and then Bam having all the success that he has, and him still understanding to give back to the youth and kids, and understanding that people don't have it that good in life. So if you can help out where you can, just do it. Yeah. The Black Pride. I mean, of course, playing on MLK, playing in February. That's something that these players love to do.
Yes, they do.
It all makes sense. But shout out to Bam. Shout out, of course, Asia. Like I said, like me and 3K said, he's winning on and off the court. And if it's true that they having twins, bless them.
Bless them, man. Bless them. And just to piggyback on that, like, when you think about Miami, y'all think about South Beach. There's a lot of people in Miami that's struggling right now.
Yes. Yeah.
A lot. Like when Rick Ross said in that video, "I'll show you the real Miami," y'all don't know the half of it. Like, don't let the beaches fool you. It's like LA got the hoods, we got them out here too. So people out here struggling.
I say that too because a lot of places they only look at like the tourist spots, but you gotta think about it. Like, of course, I'm not from Miami, so I can use like I've never even been to Miami. That's crazy. I've never even been to Miami, but I can use like Vegas. I've been there several times where you got the strip and then off the strip downtown. Shit ain't all glitz and glamour. There's people that live the average life struggling, trying to make it. Same thing in like any of these major cities, So I mean, just be shout out to Bam. That's all I can say. Shout
out to Bam. Hopefully, like I said, he continues to win and good things from him and gets rewarded. I know he's already got his contract, but I hope he continues to get rewarded as he moves forward.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so that is the end of the NBA news. We'll go ahead and roll into the WNBA news. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the WNBA's 44-game season is set to begin on May 8th if the new CBA is reached. So a 5-month slate includes a 17-day break from the FIBA World Cup, in addition to the expansion teams in Portland and Toronto and fewer back-to-back sets per team than last year. Key events on the calendar features the Commissioner's Cup in June, All-Star Game in Chicago on July 25th. Playoffs begin in September 27th after the World Cup pause from August 31st and September 16th. Schedule also highlights marquee matchups such as the finals rematch between Las Vegas and Phoenix, and that was a matchup, and a marquee celebration of the game in Los Angeles on the anniversary of the league's first contest, and a special home games in additional cities for Toronto and Connecticut. And reach a new collective bargaining agreement for the players' union. So this is what the WNBA has put out.
I have no problem with this, but they got a lot of goddamn breaks. They got a lot of breaks, and it's hard to have your fans in tune and then go on a break. Have your fans in tune again, go on another break. I understand it because you're not going to like the World Cup and stuff like that. Some things you're just not going to go up against, and you're not going to deal with. But it's going to be hard to ramp these fans back up, and for them to really be going in the summertime. They're going against the big three. People ain't realized that they will be going against the big three, and some of these arenas the big three will be using as well. And then the All-Star game, is the day after my birthday, so shout out to that, July 24th. They having it on the 25th. That's what's up. But yeah, I mean,
I haven't looked at the Big Three's schedule yet. They hasn't released it yet, so I don't know where the cities are going to play in this summer.
But no, shout out to this. I hope they reach their agreement. I hope these women get their money that they deserve. Mm-hmm. I hope everybody get a pay raise because all of them need pay raises. Don't just give it out to the new players coming in. Give everybody a bump in contracts. They deserve it. The women have been underpaid for a long time. That's all I can say. I hope all this I hope they get everything that they want in their contract. Honestly.
They do. They really do. It's been going on for a minute, and they like I said, they were sticking to their guns. So I don't blame them, not one bit.
One thing about it is you do it early, and if you do it early right now before people get money, it's easier to hold out and get these contracts done. The reason why NFL and them ain't doing it because they get so much money during the season that these players need this money. So it's easier for the women to fight for what they want now because ain't none of them making millions of dollars from the WNBA.
No.
It's easier for them to fight for it now. So fight for it now, get it out the way, and hopefully these women and this revenue go up. And I'm ready to see some women's basketball. Like I like it. I like watching college. I just watched Texas versus South Carolina game the other day. That was good as shit. Like I love this shit. So
I've been sleeping on the women's college game. On my bad.
Nah, get on that, man. Listen,
I know.
I watch is Texas.
I know.
No, I watch is Texas and South Carolina. LSU too. LSU. I can't forget about LSU. I always watch LSU.
I miss Juju, man. I
mean, well, I'm a diehard USC fan, so I'm missing Juju right now.
I'm missing Juju, but no, LSU. No, I need to watch LSU, especially with Flage, and South Carolina. And South Carolina's always been treated, and Connecticut. Connecticut's always South Carolina, Connecticut. I know. They had the Connecticut is Duke. I get it. Connecticut is the male version of Duke. I get it, but they still,
I know they got some good players.
They got some good players. But yeah, I need to start watching more college basketball. All right. So the other news that we got today for the women is the Athletes United unveiled their star-studded women basketball roster. They announced a 40 star player star-studded roster for the is it fifth season? Really? Is it been 5 seasons? God damn. They'll be running their 5-5 beginning of February 4th and to March 1st in the Municipal Auditorium in Nashville. The group features 20 returning players and 20 newcomers, headlined by WNBA legend Tina Charles, along with veterans such as Ariel Atkins, Alicia Clark, Kia Nurse, Odyssey Sims, Ariel Powles, Kai Stokes. I mispronounced your name. I'm sorry. Brianna Turner, Isabel Harrison, and Bria Hartley. Rising talents include Anisha Morrow, Nalissa Smith, JC Sheldon, Tihina Papal, sorry, Zaya Cook, Deja Kelly, Caitlin Jen, Jalen Sherrod, and Aaliyah Nye who also set to compete, while Lexi Brown's father and former Celtics standout D Brown joined D Brown.
Pump it up, Mr. Pump it up.
Pump it up. The D Brown joins the play enhancement specialist on the coaching staff. AU executive Megan Perry emphasized the exceptional depth across all 40 spots, predicting one of the league's most competitive and compelling seasons yet. I've never thought it was 5 seasons. Damn.
Nah, it's been moving, bro. Like, if you really did, it's been moving a lot.
That's crazy.
Shout out to this, yo. This is what you want. You want the players, to integrate a little bit more. Only thing about this is, right, I could see these owners doing this. They get this WNBA, CBA collective bargaining agreement done. They're going to take this away. They ain't going to want these players playing, especially if they getting a pay raise, a bump in pay and shit like that. They're not going to want them
signing. Then you better move it to the fall.
I'm just saying, they're not going to want them playing for another.
Well, you better move it to the fall because that's the only way. That's the only way.
I got what you're saying. But
especially between this and the Power 5, you better bump that. You better really bump that raise up and move it to the fall.
But I'm saying that the language in the contracts will make them not be able to play these games for these people.
I mean, and they probably still have the similar. What's that? That's the language that the NBA players have love for the game. There might be a few of them that will have that, but yeah, I can see where you're going with it.
I mean, just think about it. Of course, probably the superstars like Adrian Wilson, Caitlin Clarkson, and Angel Reese probably not playing in these. But I mean, just in case they do, I'd be God forbid if Angel Reese tear her ACL in one of these games and not playing for the Las Vegas Aces. I'm gonna be upset if I'm Mark Davis. I'm gonna be pissed. I mean,
but then I could say the same thing for them overseas games too, because
that's what I say. Ain't none of my stars going over there. Like, I'm sorry, I'm paying them what they need to do. Y'all need to be in all season training, not playing to make more money. Because that's what not to say y'all don't love the game. I'm not saying that, but we all know it's always a financial aspect when it comes to the women because they're so underpaid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that's the only reason why I say it's going to be language in the contract, especially with this money coming up, to where it's going to protect these owners and these WNBA teams for a lot of these players.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm still stuck on the fact that it's 5 seasons. It's been 5 seasons, but yeah, I can definitely see it. And honestly, I'm gonna stand by what I said. You need to extend the season. You need to pay that money. It's going to be in the contracts, and you need to move it to the fall. Like you said, that idea you had about tag teaming them with the NBA teams and playing the games on different days and stuff like that, and then you have your back-and-backs, do it like that. Maybe a few double headers here and there just to make them on special days that you can, add like a 2-for-1 special where you can do something like that in LA and New York and stuff like that. I can see it. They just need to figure something out. And so that this league doesn't continue to build. And this is not the only one. There is the what we talked about, the Power 5 last week. They're doing both men's and women's and for play, but I can see that more as an alternative for players who don't make it in the WNBA. And I don't see this league completely disappearing. I can still see this league thriving, but it may be in a different format.
No, I'm with you. So I don't think the league disappears because one, it's not enough teams in the WNBA for the team to disappear, for the league to disappear. Either one of the two leagues that we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But you won't have the big names in there. That's all. So it will help you if you follow certain players coming from college and we all know how it is to make these NBA teams. Okay, cool. Now you can still see them play, and they got TV contracts and stuff like that. I mean, not on big networks, but you can still watch these players play. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because I think this one's played on. I think this is on streaming, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so I mean, you can still see these players play.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see what happens. It's gonna be the next 2 years is gonna be very interesting with the WNBA. Not just for this year, but next year, because they are expanding more teams, and then how the CBA is going to work. And women's basketball, I can tell you right there, women's basketball is here to stay. That's the most important thing.
The game is thriving.
It's not going anywhere. It's not going away. It's expanding. It's growing. That's what we want to see in the women's game. It needs to grow.
They just need the right people behind them to push it.
Yeah, they do. And people are stepping up to push it. Anybody with money in their pockets, they're willing to push it. So that's what we want. So since this is being a short one this week, nothing too crazy as far as a question of the week. I just put in a simple question: up to 3 games. Give me 3 games this week you recommend watching. I put the link in there. So I gave the time frame from tonight till Tuesday. So if you want to start with Thursday games, you can look at Thursday games up until Tuesday games. Which games were you mentioning for this week?
So I'm going to give you on Thursday at 10 p.m. Lakers versus Clippers. I love it when LeBron play Kawhi because I feel like Kawhi takes his heart. I said it. I don't give a fuck nobody else. I feel like Kawhi got his number every time. So that's one good game. Of course, anytime my Sixers play, I'm always hit my Sixers. But that, that's just.
I mean, that's the Sixers. That's a Sixers thing. I get it.
Nah. So for Friday, honestly, Friday game, and I'm happy I don't work Friday. I will be watching this game, even though my wrestling come on too around the same time. I will be watching Houston versus Detroit.
That's a good one.
Houston versus Detroit is something I want to see, and I want to see what how Detroit plays Houston, because with Detroit being such this defensive model team and Cade Cunningham, I want to see. I just want to see it. That's a good game. Another one will be Jokic's not playing. It would have been next Tuesday if Jokic was playing. It was Detroit versus Denver.
Yeah.
But Jokic's not playing, so that takes that away for it. Oh yeah, okay. It's always a good game. Monday night, 8:00. Memphis versus. No, that's Memphis. Fuck. No, never mind. I don't know, bro.
Josh still there.
Yeah,
he's playing. Josh still there.
If he's still there.
No, if he's still there. I think he'll still be there before. I don't think they're going to do. I think they're going to wait until the trade deadline to move him. It seems like everybody's doing everything towards the trade deadline, except for the Hawks. The Hawks knew what they had, so that they're the only team I've seen where they jump ship. But I think everybody else is waiting for the trade deadline.
Saturday, the 24th, Knicks versus Sixers. God damn it, 3:00. That's my third game.
Okay. All right. So for me, I'm going to pick your Knicks. I'm going to pick your 76ers. I'm going to go Houston and Philly for Thursday. I'm going to give you that one. That's a good one. I'm looking at these games. God, I wish Jokic was playing.
I know, bro, for real.
Everything. Let's see. Sunday matchups, Saturday matchups. Okay, I'm not going to pick my Heat because I don't think the Heat at best has the Phoenix and
Utah.
Yeah, Phoenix could be a good matchup, but I'm not going to pick the Heat. The Heat's matchups aren't the best. So I'm going to roll with Friday. I just saw it. It was either Friday or Saturday. Actually, Saturday's matchup: Golden State, Minnesota. How is Golden State going to
look without
transition our Jimmy versus this Minnesota team who's been on a slump and could potentially beat the brakes off of Golden State if they really wanted to, if they got their stuff together. So I would say Saturday, and then let me see. You got one more?
Damn, I wish Jokic was playing, man. That Tuesday game would be crazy. Bro.
And you know what's crazy? I think they play twice. The Golden State, Minnesota. They play Saturday and they play Monday. That's crazy. That's a Peacock game. So let's see the Tuesday games. I'm going back to your 76ers game. 76ers Milwaukee.
I can see that. Honestly, I can see that. Especially going up against Giannis and that big motherfucker.
That's the reason why I picked it. I want that big motherfucker gonna play that game. He probably will. I can't see him.
He don't shy away from. He don't shy away from Giannis. He shy away from Jokic, and I don't like that shit.
Giannis is easier to deal with Jokic. You gotta go out to the 3-point line.
Giannis is a one-trick pony. That's why. No disrespect to Giannis' game, but it's one-trick pony.
I mean, it's a more favorable matchup for him to play against Giannis because he knows he has to bang up him against the rim. Whereas Jokic, he's going to spread your ass out. So
he got the IQ. He got a better IQ.
Yeah, he got the IQ. That's why he probably don't like playing against Jokic because he got to go all over the floor with him. So, but I think that would be a good matchup. It's also like you'll still have Maxey and V and Edgecombe and Podcast P.
Please, mostly, somebody come get him for the trade deadline, please.
But mostly is Giannis
and that big
Giannis versus big motherfucker and Edgecombe and Maxey. So I'm gonna pick those games. So yeah, those are my three.
Yes,
so I think if we don't have like a question of the week, I think that's gonna be our default question of the week. We're just gonna pick some games. So we're gonna do 3 games.
Hey, listen, y'all. We getting ready for a big old snowstorm up here in the upper East Coast.
Man, it was. I saw the map all stretched across the U.S. I said, "Holy shit!"
So just pray for us, man. Just pray for us, dog. My electric bill gonna be $10,000. I swear to God, it is. As long as I'm good, as long as me and my wife good, that's all that matters.
So, I'm streaming. Y'all don't see this, but I'm streaming this on my personal channel on Twitch. And a person that came in, I want to give a shout out to Shay Chai. She's from Philly. I'm gonna
Auntie
pray for her.
Snickerdoodle. That's my Auntie Snickerdoodle, by the way. For y'all that don't know, that's my Auntie Snickerdoodle.
She came in and said what up, but I'm just like, oh yeah, man. You up there in Philly too? Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, we getting ready, man. It's gonna be a crazy weekend for us, man. The crazy part is don't even start till Sunday. Friday and Saturday gonna be fine. It's just Sunday. But nah,
hopefully it's not too much snow.
Hopefully it ain't
few
too
inches.
Man, listen,
24 is like what, 2 feet? Give or take.
Yeah, 2 feet. I don't want 2 feet, man. Whatever.
I hope you stocked up. I hope your place stocked up on food.
Man, shout out to my wife. My wife took care of all that already, bro. So, I mean, I got a good one.
Hey, you just be in the house watching football.
Watching football, playing the game, dog. If knowing me, I'll be recording the podcast, messing around with me, bro. Like, y'all know me, dog. I'm
y'all got the nice fireplace up in there, too?
We do got a fireplace in our
spot.
Oh,
my God. Y'all can just light up the fireplace. You can be kicked back like this.
I mean, shout out. It is football. It is conference Sunday, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, and like to keep it on basketball though, it is a lot of games on like this weekend that's gonna be good as shit. I mean, we got the Saturday slates. You know, they're going back to their primetime games on Saturday. Now that the NFL is winding down, they're starting to ramp up. So we getting that. So I mean, it is stuff to watch, especially with the NBA and stuff like that. So next week's show, what?
Yeah, don't let the games, don't let the slumps fool you. There's some good matchups here.
No, it is. I mean, there's some games that we didn't say for our game of the week, but there is some other games out here that's very good. Just looking through the schedule, there is some good ass game. And if you want to see everybody like to watch Wemby play. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
everybody like to watch.
I didn't pick. Reason why I didn't pick Miami because I said their best game is Miami Phoenix. That is still a good game because it's Miami at Phoenix, but I just felt like there were better games than Miami games. So
yeah, for sure. But yeah, so next week's show, we should have the reserves announced as well by then, by the time we record. So we would definitely give y'all the reserves and give y'all the true snubs. Because there's going to be some snubs. There's going to be some people that don't make it to the All-Star game, which is, something's always weird, bro. And another
crazy
thing. Go ahead.
It's crazy the starters got picked perfectly. I was like.
Yeah, I wasn't mad to start.
What?
Another thing, stop voting for Bronny James, bro. Cut this shit the fuck out. I'm gonna crash out for the night.
Who voted for Bronny? Who voted for Bronny?
Besides his daddy, that's the only one that should be voting for him.
I saw that in the chat. I said, somebody vote for Bronny? What?
Number 46?
For him?
Why? What are y'all doing, bro?
Because he's in LA. Because he's in LA, that's all.
LeBron James
Did Reeves get voted?
That's another thing, yo. If Reeves is not a reserve, that's a problem, bro.
He should be in reserve. He should be.
Another thing, we gotta break down this format bullshit next week too.
Yeah,
the world versus
3-on-3. I still say 3-on-3 tournament, but that's just me. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care.
That's Adam Silver just trying hard when it comes to this. But next week we'll break down the format for y'all so we can have a better understanding how this world versus is one world team versus 2 USA teams. That right there is fucked up. Like,
is it 4? I thought it was 4 teams.
It's 3.
It's only 3? Probably because they ain't got enough world players.
Oh no, it is 4. It's it's like an alternate team, whatever, some bullshit. It is 4 teams, you're right. But we'll break it down for y'all next week. We have a better understanding.
Pray for us.
Yeah, pray for us. Pray for the All-Star game in itself.
Yeah.
It's getting diabolical and it don't make sense.
I'm going to be honest with you. All the All-Star games are getting diabolical. The only ones that are thriving is the NHL. They have the best All-Star game, hands down.
They have the best. They do. And then when it comes to Major League, all you want to see is the home run derby. That's the only thing I watch. I don't watch nothing else. I mean, the skills challenge that, the NFL has is decent, but the game itself, the flag football game, is trash. I mean, none of these players want to get hurt. I blame LeBron James for the NBA. I don't care what nobody say because he's the only superstar that didn't do the dunk contest, and the dunk contest fell off ever since.
I agree. Because the dunk contest used to be lit. Very lit.
We look forward to the 3-point contest.
It's still lit. It's just still lit. 3-point is still lit. Because everybody out here jacking threes and nobody's scared to shoot threes anymore. Now it's still lit. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever,
listen,
man.
Hey, well, listen, we about to sign off. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. I'm your boy, Dave C.O. Coles.
I'm your boy, SS 3000. Y'all stay safe out there up north, man. Make sure y'all have your food. Dress warm. Have your essentials. Have your emergencies.
Yeah, be safe. We'll holler at y'all next week.
See ya.
This was a Rocboys Network production.